I'm Hannah Woods and I work with Viva Doorsteps initiative in East Oxford. I'm the lead youth worker there. We do youth work in schools and community youth work as well. The core of our youth work is small group work, and one of our key foundational points is for young people to feel known, to feel accepted as they are, and to be able to grow more and more into themselves. And we do that through the small group work, and we found that if you have a small group, then young people feel safe and they can actually start affirming each other. One of the other key things we have is most of our groups we will have young leaders, and the young leaders will have grown up through the youth work, and the young leaders will be modelling and cascading and saying and doing a lot of the culture that we want to hold, in that everyone is safe, everyone is accepted as they are. And we find that when the young leaders are doing that, that breaks the ice, and we kind of get through everybody being on their party manners a lot faster. I've really enjoyed my interactions with Oxfordshire Youth through the past few years. They've got a lot of great resources available, but just knowing they're there is really useful. And I found the children and young people's forums brilliant. It's really good to sit in a room with a lot of other practitioners. I wouldn't cross paths with them, I wouldn't meet them anywhere else, and I really value those spaces. And I also really value the topics that are brought to the table and the way that they're trying to make a strategic plan for the voluntary sector, the third sector in Oxford, so that we are responding with a stronger voice. My favourite thing that Oxfordshire Youth does is every year there's this amazing Youth in Mind conference, and in June of 2023, our youth work team sat down, we were evaluating the year. What we identified was that the level of mental health needs that we were seeing presenting within the youth work far outstripped the team's comfort level in our capacity and skill set. So some of us had done youth mental health first aid, some of us had done that, some of us hadn't, but everybody felt like they wanted more. So the following year, July 24, we had some very timely funding. We were able to take most of the team, including some of our young leaders, to that conference, and I think for the team it had a really positive impact just in our sense of identity. So we've gone several years, but it's the first year we've taken young leaders, and I think for us, having young leaders there and being like, we really are a team like this, and the content was brilliant, it's always brilliant, and the networking is brilliant, and it's always really useful.